Hey guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Capricorn. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in the sign of Capricorn, this is for you. I have made a brief video about how to find your Venus. It's in the description box, so those of you that do not know where it's placed, you can check that video out. Also, this video is for February 11th through the 28th, 2019. So let's go ahead and get started. I have the central issue as the Two of Cups, Judgment, Seven of Cups, Strength, Ace of Swords, the Fool, the Sun, and the Chariot. So that's a lot of majors that came out. Looks like something significant could be on the horizon for you guys. And also some of these same energies came out in, I think, Venus and Taurus. So that you might want to look into that. Yeah, I think that was Venus and Taurus. Okay, so I feel like some of you are being connected with a past life partner connection. I don't know what your role was in a past life. It really could have been anything. Could have been family, could have been parents, friends, or lovers. But I feel like you are being drawn to this person. Like you feel like this person is your calling. There's some sort of second chance. Maybe there was at some point some sort of missed opportunity. But I feel like something is bringing you or connecting you here. Spirit is bringing you together with this person. And it may be for a higher calling. It may be for a higher purpose. Maybe this person is a part of your spiritual awakening. Maybe if you've already had a spiritual awakening, maybe you're being aligned with someone to now walk that path with you. But I'm looking at these two, and it looks like it's saying it's a match made in heaven. So I feel like this is someone that you're definitely having a significant connection to. And also it looks too like something like it's causing you to remember something about this connection. You're starting to remember. It's like your souls remember each other. You don't know why you feel connected. If this is a new person, it's like, why do I feel so familiar with you? Why does it feel like I've known you all my life? That's because you guys have a strong connection from the past. I also see something about when you meet this person, or this can still apply to if you're already in a relationship, but it's like you dream about this person. You have a lot of dreams about this person. But if this is a new connection, I feel like when you connect with this person, you're going to remember some sort of dream that you had, and you're like, oh my God, that's what this dream meant. Now it makes sense. Or I was forewarned. I was forewarned about this, or I had a premonition about you coming into my life. So someone had a premonition about you, or vice versa. But I feel like this is something that is definitely meant to happen here. I don't know too why I'm getting seventh heaven, and maybe something about 7 is significant, or also the number 77, because it's showing up here, and I just saw 17th on my timer when I had said that. So 7 and 7, there could be something very significant about that number for you. Something else I was getting ready to say about 7-7 or seventh heaven. Seventh chakra. Something about 7 is of significance. And I know some religions teach about there being 7 levels to heaven and 7 levels to hell. But in this case, we're talking about heaven. So it could also be like a state of mind. like you reaching some sort of the high level way of thinking. You're thinking from your highest thoughts, from the highest, something is for the highest good, making decisions for the highest good. So there's something very significant and also divine about a connection or something that you're passionate about. Now, also, if this isn't in regards to romance, again, having something following your passions, there's a need for you to follow it. There's a need for you to go after your dreams. Like people are like, that's a pipe dream. It's like, this is a pipe, that's a pipe dream. And it's like, no, this is my reality. So people who once didn't believe in something that you wanted to pursue, like you are in a position where you are proving people wrong. This is you accomplishing that goal, something that you said that you were going to do. You set out to do it and you did it. Maybe people didn't believe in you. They didn't want to tell you they didn't believe in you, but then they're going to tell you after you're successful, I gotta admit, I didn't think you were going to be able to do this, or I thought you were crazy, So even to like as far as a relationship, let's just say, for instance, you were like, oh, I just knew I was going to be in a relationship with this person, or I feel like we belong together. And your friends or your family like, you're crazy, that'll never happen in your dreams, And it's like, no, I just really feel it. So maybe at one point you lost hope, and now your hope is being restored, or your faith is being restored because now it's happening. And it's just like, I told you guys, I felt like we were going to connect. So I feel like you are like, you're connecting with the person that everybody thought would never happen. You're kind of proving them all wrong. And you're getting to be like, I told you so. Even if you're not like a rub it in type of person, maybe that's what you're thinking. Like, I told everybody, I told them I would end, that he was or she was my soulmate and that we were going to end up together. Just like even like Nick Cannon, when he was younger, he, people laughed at him talking about when he wanted to be with Mariah Carey. He did it, and he got 2 kids out of it. So, whatever it is that you're desiring, this is also a reminder to keep at it, or confirmation to keep pushing towards it, because your dreams are going to manifest here. Yeah, you're being victorious. Maybe you, at one point you were torn between people telling you to give up and you feeling like you should keep going, but you just stayed steady. Your eyes stay on the prize, and now you have it. Now I see Strength card as a couple of things in here. I see, for one, maybe at some point someone was withholding what they had to say, or refraining from opening up to you. But now I also see this as someone having the courage to say what they have to say. Someone is having the courage to speak out, to confess, to share. Now I also see something in regards to taking some sort of risk or starting some sort of new journey together. People are like, I still feel like people may be accusing you of being crazy or losing your mind, but you're not listening. The Fool does what they want to do. They don't care how they're viewed. They're walking into a line of fire. They're, getting into uncharted territories. They don't know what to expect, but they don't care anymore. They're just being some sort of risk taker. So whether that is a business venture, or if it's a relationship, if it's a move, they're just kind of taking that risk. They don't care what people think. Now, yeah, I don't feel like this is... Sometimes the Fool does talk about someone who doesn't want strings attached, but with the 2 of Cups up here, I don't think that's the case. I feel like they do want a title. They do want to be in a relationship. It's just that they want to be able to they want to be free to be with who they want to be with. And if they're being judged with who they're connecting with, they don't care. This is also having to have the courage to detach from what people have to say. Like being fearless, not caring about being judged about something. This is also about living in your truth and walking in the light. So this is definitely having some sort of confidence and also being inspired. Maybe by you following your passions, you are enlightening people along the path. You somehow restore hope or faith to people who had once lost it. Maybe somehow your story will encourage other people to hold fast to their dreams, because sometimes, you know, even when you doubt yourself and you start saying, well, I don't believe in this anymore, you know, I don't believe that happened, something happens to restore your faith, and you're like, this is a miracle. I didn't expect this. So I'm seeing miracles for some of you. I too like how she's holding like two doves. So I feel too like some sort of love connection could start off innocent. And, you know, also these could be a spirit animal for some of you, doves or birds. And this could be receiving some sort of confirmation. This is definitely some sort of spiritual awakening or some sort of wake-up call, and someone just being encouraged. Something gives you the courage to keep fighting. Maybe too, you are, you know, fighting on behalf of other people's dreams, you know, standing up to society or standing up to, you know, whoever wants to tell other people no. Now, I also kind of saw this as receiving some sort of award. And I just realized that today there are some sort of awards. It's the Grammys. I'm like, some sort of awards. But yeah, I couldn't remember that. The Oscars, not time for the Oscars. But yes, the Grammy Awards this weekend. So as I'm saying this, there very well could be someone accepting their award and saying things like nobody believed in them and they came from so far, took them so far to get to where they are, and they're giving a speech that is very inspiring, that is going to require some sort of what do you call, standing ovation. Yeah, I feel like someone is using a platform to speak their minds. And something else I was getting ready to say here. Now, as far as signs, you could be dealing with someone who has Venus in Scorpio, or you could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, Cancer. Could be any sign, but those are the ones that are kind of standing out to me. Let me also look into the Strength card. I feel like too, someone is encouraging you to speak the truth. Someone is saying, like, if you are already in a relationship, the Strength card flipped over again. Like, if you are in a relationship, I feel like your partner is kind of like saying, baby, you can do this. Stand tall, stand proud, you know, don't be afraid. Don't, you know, it doesn't matter what people are going to say. So somebody too might be in your corner, or you might be the one who is saying, encouraging things and motivating things here to a friend or a lover. Yeah, somebody is feeling like someone is their rock. And I see too, someone is being very loyal to another person, even though maybe their loyalty had been tested in the past, because I also see in the past there was some sort of temptation, but someone took the high road. They listened to their intuition and they knew who was right for them, and so their loyalty stands true. Someone has proven to you that they can be a loyal person, or maybe someone is viewing you that way. Yeah, someone ignored someone's request about something. You didn't allow someone to talk you out of something. You stayed focused on what you were passionate about, whether that is music, whether it is, you know, your love for someone, like something. You got tested and you stood your ground here. You didn't listen. You didn't let the naysayers get to you. You didn't let someone talk you out of damaging an established relationship. Uh-oh. I always do that. I also feel like destiny has led you up to a certain point, and I see a spiritual union. I see you being aligned with someone who matches your energy, or I see you being aligned with a career or a place, anything, whatever it is, what this has to do. Like you're being aligned with something that matches your energy. I also see this as someone moving into a leadership position. Maybe people doubted you and didn't think that you could be a teacher or a leader, or that you could be an entrepreneur, or that you would be married. Whatever it was, someone tried to discourage you, and you didn't. You made it. You're proving people wrong here. Especially for guys, or it girls too, but especially for guys who really had his eye on someone, and people just thought that they would never be together. You would never be with this person. I feel like you received some sort of blessing here, like your wishes were supported and granted by the universe. Yeah, at some point someone was suppressed or holding back, or it took a lot of strength to stand your ground here. Now, I do get for some people that the strength is about holding back what you have to say. So if there was some sort of attraction to another person, but the other person wasn't opening up, I feel like eventually they come around to opening up and speaking. Like you get clarity on where you stand with this person, because there has now been some sort of communication. They were like, I don't care, forget it. I'm going to share with you how I feel. I'm just going to be bold. This is, again, being bold, being honest. I also feel like someone is telling the truth. So if you're doubting what someone is saying, I feel like you shouldn't doubt them. This is confirmation that somebody is telling the truth about something that maybe happened in the past. So don't keep judging someone for something that they didn't do, or something that you had suspicions about. Just they're being honest about whatever it is. Someone's story hasn't changed about something. It's the same story. That's because this person's telling the truth. All right, so that is all that I have for Venus in Capricorn. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense. If you would like to book a personal or private reading, email TemajTarot@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Don't forget to leave your comments, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, and many blessings to you.